Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? I'm Fastidious and welcome back to my channel. It is day 81 in the free-to-play series, and this is a really fun episode when it comes to shard pulls. We're doing shard pulls every day this weekend for the champ chase. Today it was supposed to be just one void, but I weighed my options and I was like, let's just get this champ chase over with. If we can just get one epic from a 10 pull. We had 10 ancient shards exactly. Let's just do one 10 pull of ancient shards. Let's do a little bit, get a little YOLO magic. And we got at least one epic, I'll tell you that, and it was a good one. So definitely keep watching. Maybe we got more. Maybe we did. But it was really, really fun, really cool. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. Stick with me, and let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, guys. It is day 81 in the free-to-play series. If we look here at our daily login rewards, we got a void shard. And if we look at all the other days in this, day 61 to 90 month, the dark eighthel month of the free login rewards, it's quite fortuitous. We got a void shard during a 2x on voids. The only other chance was day 72. It's pretty lucky the way that worked out. Let's get in here. We got the void shard. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's just pull it. I would love to see purple here. I would love more points for the champ chase to make it nice and easy so I don't have to stay up tonight pulling all these mystery shards. Let's just do it. Come on. Anything but blue. Come on. Of course it is blue. Cold Heart? No. Painsmith. Really frustrating. That's our fourth void shard, and we've had pretty bad luck the whole time. I mean, it's a really, really small number, so what could we really hope for? But, I had a dream. I was hoping we'd at least see purple. Of course, we did not. Let's just go and check in on the champ chase now. I did fuse Stone Skin. So we fused Arbalester yesterday, and then Stone Skin today. So that was 100 points out of those rares. We just got another rare, so we're getting pretty close. We need 1550 for the next 10 frags of Ruel. So we are, 313 away. That's not that bad. It's really not that bad. We have got, 240 mystery shards, 10 ancient shards. You know what I'm thinking? Guys? I really feel like I'm at this point with this account. I'm getting just exhausted of the min-max. We're in a good spot. I really think I progressed very quickly. Close to top, like as well as I could have. It's not perfect. I could have been better. Let's just 10 pull these ancient shards. We have exactly 10. Let's just 10 pull it. So that'd be 120 points if we get all blues, which would be a big, step in the right direction. Or would it be, it'd be 120 points if we get, no, they're 10 points each. Excuse me, it'd be 100 points. I don't know where I get 120 from. 10 points a pop if they're all rares. 100 points, though, would go a long way. Save us the hassle of these mystery shards. I've talked myself into it. I say let's just do it. There'll be a 10x next weekend, whatever. Honestly, the way my luck's been going the past few weeks, nothing you could really hope for. It's been a month since we got Deacon. Let's just pull outside of the 2x, outside the 10x. Let's just do this. Let's spice up the video. First things first, we got to make some space. Yeah, I'm excited about this. Either it goes well or it doesn't. More likely than not, it doesn't. But I think we got to start, leaning into the, YOLO mentality. Hope we get something good. Just do a 10 pull right now. Let's just do it. Let's see what we get. One purple would make all the difference. Hopefully we don't get all blue. There we go. Just like that. And it's one of the new guys. I think this guy's AoE decreased defense. Double! Fenax! Oh, it was so worth it. Fenax is amazing. Oh, I'm happy I did that. This is super duper worth it. Guys, don't be like me, but, also don't be like me in the sense of the way I've been the past 79 days before yesterday when I pulled the Sacred Shard, because find a middle, I was so conservative all the time, obsessed with only 2x, only this. Sometimes, don't do it all the time, but once in a blue moon, it can't hurt to just go for it. Gorlos is really cool, guys. Crazy skin. He looks like the body of, Stag Knight, right? But he's got this weird, demented, three-lipped face with all these teeth, or honestly no lips, but a triangular set of teeth, this crazy bow with also has skin and tendons and teeth in it. Maybe these are fingers and what's the opposite of tarsal bones? What dorsal? Is that what the fingers are? I don't know. Tarsal, definitely, those are your toes, your feet bones. Let's see, we got a double hitter on A1, which is cool, with the chance to fill turn meter on each hit by 10%, assuming the target's under decreased defense, HP burn, or decreased accuracy. So this could work really well in the Fire Knight. How about we actually go look at these guys in the index so you guys can see their full stats. And if we're going to do that, I've got to move my head over to this side. Wow, that's pretty fun. I mean, Fenax, we're going to save him for next because I've never had Fenax before, ever. He's really, really, really cool. I didn't even notice it happened so fast. Did we maybe get any rosin rares? I'll have to check in 1 second. Maybe you guys already noticed. We need, who do we need? Slither Brute and Channeler. And I saw there was a red dot in the Skinwalkers, but let's wait on that. So we got Gorlos here. We can see the main stats. He's pretty awesome. Attack-based champion. We've got a really high defense for an attack-based champion, over 1100. Comes with a little accuracy to boot. A lot of the new champions are having that. That's pretty cool. If we look at old champions, like Padma, awesome champion, but she doesn't get that, you know? So it's really cool. Some of the new champions, I think Deacon also has the 15 accuracy. It definitely helps. It makes the build a little easier. So Gorlos, Spirit Affinity, attack-based champion. We saw the double hitter with the chance at the turn meter fill. We have a good chance at this, right? Because if we have decreased defense, we've got Deacon, who we're always using. So Fire Knight, I would assume he's always under decreased defense. I'm excited to build this guy. It'll be fun. For sure, we'll bring him to 50. Who knows, we'll bring him farther, but we very well might, because this is pretty awesome. If we didn't have Deacon, this guy would be like a must 6-star, because you have an AoE, 3-turn cooldown, 100% chance when booked of placing big version decreased defense. This is not nearly the rare, you know, impossibly hard to find buff, debuff that it used to be. So many new champions like Gorlos have it, but it's really good. But he is the same affinity as Deacon, and Deacon is better for putting this, because Deacon's getting a chance to put it on every turn. This guy's really cool. Really cool. So you can really assume we're going to get decreased defense between him and Deacon if we run this guy in the Fire Knight there. And then here, I had a feeling we'd get HP burn and decreased accuracy. You know, you'd assume based on here that he's got all those debuffs in his kit. So what does he have? A single hitter, so not great for the Fire Knight. When booked out, 4-turn cooldown, 100% chance of placing HP burn and decreased accuracy for 3 turns. So pretty cool, it's 3 turns. This is a very similar move in terms of debuffs to Yoshi the Drunkard. He has it on a 2-turn cooldown when booked. 100% chance to place both these debuffs, but he's got a double hitter random, so you can't aim who it's going at. It's truly random, but you could land it on 2 different champions. But for the boss, it's essentially the same. Then again, you get a turn meter fill if this attack is critical. So you could get this guy turn cycling quite easily. But yeah, AoE decreased defense on a 3-turn cooldown. You know, you got a double hitter on the A1 with a chance for turn meter fill. You got another 2 debuffs, decreased accuracy, HP burn. He's not perfect for this account because we kind of have champions already that do all of these things, if I'm being honest, between Deacon and Yoshi, who we use in a ton of places, but he is really cool. So you can't really be upset. I can't really be upset getting a good champion, even if he's not perfect for this account. But the design's very unique. You love to see it. And then what do we got here? Attack in Doom Tower battles by 30%. That could be pretty useful. To be seen if and when we build this guy. For sure, I think we'll bring, now that I'm looking at it and how much redundancy exists, how much overlap there is between him and then 2 of our most used champions in Deacon and in Yoshi. I don't know for sure I'm rushing him to 50, but we're definitely getting him to 40. He'll be huge, enormous for the Demon Spawn, just by the virtue of having an AoE decreased defense on a 3-turn cooldown. Very cool champion. However, the most exciting one, who's gotten very, very, very high on the must level list, I'd still say Coffin Smasher is going to stay. We're done pulling for the week, and I still think it's going to be Coffin Smasher. But look at this, Fenax, amazing champion. The A1 is actually what I'm most excited about. So you got a single target, single hit, but it could place an extra hit if the target has any debuffs at all. And we've got a lot of debuffers. Targets always have debuffs. So basically it's a double hitter. Very cool. Enemies killed by the skill cannot be revived. Spirit Affinity, he's fantastic for the Ice Golem. Ice Golem 20. Of course, Ice Golem 25 is Magic Affinity, so he wouldn't be too great there. But this is really, really cool, and it hits hard. The A2, AoE, block buffs, 80% chance when booked on a 4-turn cooldown. With also the chance of placing block cooldown skills, block active skills, same thing, if it doesn't land the block buffs. It's just really cool, 4-turn cooldown, AoE, and this hits really hard. Our first block buffs champion, Fenax, is awesome. Might even have to book this guy out, I think. And then you see here, he has a little synergy with Talia, that's like his pair, special pair, some champions have that. Decreases bomb detonation countdowns by 1 turn when Talia's on the same team. When Talia's on the same team as him, she puts out bombs, so that's how that works. Then the A3, single target when booked out, you get 15% more damage on a 4-turn cooldown, 60% chance of placing a big version decreased defense and a big version decreased speed. It's really good for bosses. He's a really cool champion. A bit of redundancy here with the decreased defense. The decreased speed is unique. You love to see it. The block buffs and block cooldown skills, either or, are really huge, things we don't have on the team. Fenax is going to be really cool to build. honestly could be very useful in the Doom Tower too with the block revive, but for sure is gonna, we're on Ice Golem 20 already, but he's gonna help our runs be much better. This is a champion undoubtedly that's going to 50 ASAP. I'm gonna have to think maybe if he should go to 60. I think it's gotta be Coffin Smasher first. I mean, we had a nice fun weekend of pulls, but we need the decreased accuracy, and we're moving tomorrow. We're officially moving to Nightmare Clan Boss. So yeah, but Fenax, very, very cool champion. So let's just check our other red dots. And guys, maybe I seem a little OCD that I always clear my red dots. I know a lot of people don't do it, but I do kind of suggest it, because then when you get new champions, you can just go and find them right away. So who do we get? Bombardier? I don't like him. Does he even have bombs? If he doesn't have bombs, it'd be pretty funny, right? He doesn't have bombs. What are they doing in this game? Idiotic, honestly. Idiotic. Let's keep moving. Please be Channeler. It's not, but this is a good champion. Fleshmonger. We have the, the A3 AoE on a 4-turn cooldown. Unfortunately, not 3-turn, but 50% chance, 75 when booked. If you want to do masteries, put sniper on him. 80% big version decreased defense on a rare champion. Pretty rare, pretty cool. Yeah, you wish it was Chandler. I wish it was Chandler at least. But I mean, if we had to get something, he's going to be very helpful for Skinwalkers. Skinwalkers to date, for anyone who doesn't know, haven't really talked about, is by far the worst faction for us. But between getting this guy right here, Fleshmonger, and then having Gnarlhorn, a dupe Gnarlhorn, so we already used one for the fusion of Eren Yes, for the Rosin fusion, bigger picture. But having this Gnarlhorn is pretty game changing. He's incredible for kind of all PvE content, but particularly amazing in Faction Wars with all the CC he has. For anyone who doesn't know, he does a AoE provoke, 1 turn, plus a small version increased defense on himself, 3-turn cooldown when booked, and then here you get 3-turn cooldown unkillable buffs. If you get him going fast enough, he kind of can't be killed, and he's always provoking. Really cool, and he has a good dungeon aura as well. So between Fleshmonger, Gnarlhorn, I guess we'll probably have to use Yaga, and I'll do absolute trash gear. I don't think I have Greybeard anymore. I'm sure I use him as food. But between these two, Fleshmonger, Gnarlhorn, just even at level 40 for now, I haven't cleared a single stage, not even one stage, not even stage 1 in the Faction Wars, so that'll be pretty cool. Just check our last few. Lich, of course, this is from fusing him yesterday, and then we got Rotting Mage, very ugly champion. Pretty funny that we had him and Lich. They're reskins of each other, obviously. And then what do we get for dwarves? Anything interesting? No, we got Master Butcher, no Gracias. So you don't have the cool passive? Yeah, he's got the random revived at least when this champion's killed. So he could maybe be useful for dwarves. We don't really need it though, because Brogny's a hard solo carry in Dwarves Faction Wars. But Fenax and then Gorlos, very, very cool. And the coolest part, that was 500 points alone. So I did have to YOLO it, but now the champ chase is done. Let's claim this. We're going to let the XP boost go to our thing. And look, we're actually at 1817. Of course, we can't push the 5 stars. Maybe I wasted an extra. I only pulled about 100 mystery shards, so those turned out to be a bit of a waste. You know what else turned out to be a waste? We fused one of the Rosin epics, which we didn't have to do, but who knew we were going to do a 10 pull on rares during a non-2x and get 2 epics. So this was lucky. This was quite lucky. I'm very happy about it. Let's keep checking all our tournaments. Fire Night, I have not done much work on. You see, I only have exactly a day and a half left, 1 day and 12 hours. However, we've got a pretty good time now on Fire Night 16. And we're going to be A-okay. Just keep trucking along with it. And I mean, right after this video, I'm going to 6-star Coffin Smasher, or at least later on tonight. And then that will help even more make Fire Night go down faster. So yeah, this is going to be fine. Just all day tomorrow, all I'm going to be doing is Fire Night, which will be pretty boring, but honestly kind of nice, because then I don't have to play the game that much. I can just throw it on auto, multi-battles, and then do some auto-clicking. Finally, Classic Arena. We have finished this. Here we go, 5 fragments, and then we've got 75 energy here. We'll let it sit there. Let's go on to the events. Guys, Ruel, this is an insanely easy fusion at this point. We can leave 25 frags still, because we've still completed everything, plus we got 5 bonus from the Dragon Tournament. We can leave 25 frags on the table, which means we can skip the entire Summon Rush. However, as I went over in yesterday's video, we only need 330 points almost certainly for the first 5 fragments from the Summon Rush, and I'll have enough Mystery Shards by then to just do that from that. So that will be very, very easy. Excuse me, lost my train of thought there. That'll be quite easy. And then we can have 5 extra shards we can leave on the table. So we'll get 5 from the Summon Rush, leave the other 20 on the table. And then I think almost certainly at this point, it's going to be skipping the Ice Golem tournament, because I have no interest in participating in that. Maybe once Fenax is built, I'll have a little more fun. You'll see Artifact Enhancement. We grabbed these fragments yesterday. I'm about to push and get the gems here. Maybe we'll do some leveling together. I don't know. But yeah, we'll get these gems, and then I'm stopping altogether almost certainly because got to start saving silver for the next Artifact Enhancement. And then Champ Training, was I just in here? No. So here's some fragments, and you see we've got a day and a half, just a little less than a day and a half left. But we don't have that much to get, and we still have a 6-star we're going to make. We're going to be fine. Well, it's like 330 or so. Almost nearly 330. 325 is how much we need. It's going to be easy. Not 325. Why can't I do math? 295. That's what it is. 295 more. 395 more. That's what I'm trying to say. 395 more. Math has been troubling me lately. This mental math these past few episodes. Guys, I'm in a good mood though because I didn't want to pull these. It's nice to get 2 new usable epics for sure. At least for Faction Wars, they're both tremendous. Fenax will be a level 60 on this account, no question about it. He actually could pair really well. You know, we're gonna get Ruel, right? We have Skullcrown, of course, like Master Nuker, and then Fenax, amazing Nuker on his A2. We have Cardinal. We can maybe try doing those Resurrect teams. At least put one of them together for Tag Team Arena or something, just to test it out. Because when you have 3 hard-hitting Nukers, we could even do it with just Fenax, Cardinal. We'll do Deacon Armstrong, of course, for the decreased defense, and then Skullcrown, so we get the decreased defense out, blah, blah, blah. The way it works is you build your guys with just straight damage, all attack, all crit damage, crit rate stuff. You don't need any speed because you want everyone to get wiped. You put a lot of tankiness into Cardinal, a lot of resist, and then with her A3, you get an AoE res full turn meter, you know? So your guys pop back up full turn meter, so they automatically go right away, and maybe you wipe the other team. I've never played around with it. It could be fun. What else is there to show you guys? So we can hop in here. Yeah, nothing too interesting. I'll show you food-wise. Nothing so great. No 5-star chickens yet made. Still got to bring some to 40, but I have a ton of 4-star chickens ready to go. It is going to take a bit more time to get, whatchamacallit, the chickens ready for Coffin Smasher, but we got 9 4-stars here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we need 9 more of those. Actually, 8 more of those because we already have a 40 here. 8 more of those, and then we bring 3 of them, excuse me, up to, wait, do we have a 5-star chicken or not? I don't remember. Let's check. No, we have a 4-star chicken though. So 7 of those, and then we bring 4 of them up to level 40. So it'll be work, but we have to do the champ training anyway. So whatever. Let's pop in here. What do we got? Doom Tower. I wanted to show you. I'll put a clip of this up right now, but right before I started filming, I did clear the Frost Spider here. I forget the Frost Spider's name. Agareth or one of those, something Reth, Xanareth, Navareth, whatever the silly names they do. But we beat her. This is the team we used with, honestly, it was pretty easy. We could also have taken out, I think, probably taken out Claude because they weren't putting much damage out on us, or taken out Skullcrown if you wanted to guarantee kill him on the first go, and then put in Coffin Smasher. We'd have 3 different sources between Brogni, Yoshi, and Coffin Smasher of having HP burn up. Of course, you cannot kill her because she'll automatically revive unless she's killed while on an HP burn. You know, unless you use Fenax or someone with block revive. So that's another place that Fenax could be excellent. And then we don't have to lean on the HP burn, even though HP burn is really easy for my account because I happen to have 3 champions that do it. But this was easy. Guys, also, I did my keys. I only did 7, but I did all of them on the Nether Spider. Again, Agareth, Xanareth, whatever her name is. This is the team I've been running. The only reason Cardinal's in here isn't for the res. No one dies. It's just because she has no AoE damage, and I want just one nuker to be taking out the little spiderlings. I'm curious if we'll be able to beat this, the 3rd level, right? This is the 2nd level within the normal tower of this boss. I'm curious in the 3rd level if we'll be able to take it down. I think the real issue is going to be the next Scarab King. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Maybe we need to build Husk out more. He's getting closer to 50. I think that might be the hang up on clearing the normal Doom Tower this month, but I think we've got a shot. We're on, floor 70. Tomorrow we'll get the chance to go up to floor 80, and this is going to be the Magma Dragon, which shouldn't be that hard. We'll see. And we've got 2 weeks and 5 days left. So I actually think, I don't want to totally call my shot, but I think there is a decent chance we'll actually clear the normal Doom Tower. Yeah, clear it this month, which would be pretty nutty. What else is there to show you? I think that's about it. Clan Boss, I probably have 2 keys. No, I don't. I've been on top of it. I started off with Hard today, threw up a big key. This is like basically enough to 1 key Brutal, but we did that damage on Hard. And then Brutal, we got a good affinity. Have we done any keys on Brutal? I don't think so. No, not yet. But this will be maybe even a 1 key if I 6-star Coffin Smasher in time, but I don't think I will. But yeah, like I said, we were knocking on the door. We almost got 20 million our last key we put in. It'll be interesting how we do against Spirit Affinity here, but probably won't be able to 1 key. And then starting tomorrow, it's going to be on to Nightmare. Once we have Coffin Smasher at 6 stars, I think we might even be able to 3 key Nightmare on some affinities, which would be very interesting. I think I kind of covered all my bases there. Faction Wars, actually, I'll show you. Undead Hordes. I did clear this boss. It took several attempts. This is the team I'm running. Random gear on Seducer and Defiled Sinner. Defiled Sinner is basically useless. However, we got the max HP here and the stuns at a Husk. And then it's really just Frozen Banshee and our girl Elegaeus doing by far the bulk of the work. And I think that reminds me, is Elegaeus, did I take her out of the sparring pit? Yeah, I did. Wow, so she had her first hour ever outside the sparring pit, but she's almost at level 46. So we're really coming up on I think we are now 16 days since we pulled her level 46. I think we're going to get her about day 20 or 21. So I will have guessed over. I guess 23 days. A lot of you made guesses. So someone's probably going to be right when that happens. And if you are the one that's right, let me know in the comments. What else is there to do? I guess just arena. We are doing okay in the arena. Oh, you see, I must have had some defense losses. No, I didn't. So this is all my own doing on attack. It's been pretty tough. It really has been pretty tough to find wins out here. It really has. Let's look at the attack. I'm sure it's pretty rough. Yeah, look at this. I lost 4 in a row here. I tried yeah, see, a lot of times, actually, I'm able to beat teams on my second try with a little tweak. So we lost here, beat them on the second try. Or with a little different RNG. Lost here, beat them on the second try. But it's pretty hard. The win percentage has got to be close down to 50. Maybe even it's lower. I wouldn't be shocked. Now, 57%. But I think gold is officially out of my grasp this week. If I'd been a little bit more selective, maybe there would have been a shot. Let's just try the first team, I guess. No, I don't want to fight Ugo because she's just kind of kryptonite to our Skull Crown. What is there to do? This team's going to be tanky, but not that much damage besides Alton or maybe miscreated, depending on the build. That could be a possibility, even though they have Hegemon. Scary champion in the arena. I really like to avoid Umbral Enchantress like the Plague. I hate that AoE provoke, but maybe we have to give it a go because I don't see many wins here. Look how nutty these teams are. Trunda, the best nuker, Nekret, and Krisk, 2 of the very best Void Legendaries in the game. Krisk for sure. Big Uns, Brockus, Sifi. It's really rough out here. It really is. Norbert Gaming in my Discord suggested look for teams that are level 54 or lower. Those are easy wins by his trial and error on and on. I don't see anything lower than 59. Oh, here's a 55. Should we try them? No, because look at this team. We can maybe try it, actually. I mean, if this Trunda's nutty, we're in for a rude awakening, but we can just try it. I also hate Thanasil. He's very tanky. He's got a nice heal with increased defense. He's got an AoE buff duration, and he also has a sleep here. Can be pretty frustrating. I guess we should try it. I think this is almost certainly going to be a loss, but let's try it out for size. Let's throw Brogni in here instead of our boy Apothecary. Try this one, and then we'll try that one with the Iron Brog at the top of the page, and then we're going to just call it a day. So there comes the giant shields. Both of these guys have passes where they put stuff up before the turns even begin. Wow, see, this is so weird. Did I get a resist? I didn't see. But this should be 75% chance to land AoE, and it's really not happening that much. My Yoshi's at 215 accuracy, so you think at this level arena it wouldn't be too hard. Oh, well, she did have block debuffs up, so that could explain part of it. Let's do here. Let's go for the strip and grow our shields. We'll see if we regret that. I'm going to wait till the shield from Trunda's off, maybe. So I think I'm going to do the A1. No. I want to do the A2, and maybe we can take out one of these guys if they're not built that well. We nearly got Nekret. Very annoying, and then he hits his counterattack passive or whatever, procking. However, he hit into the shield, and he killed himself. So thank you, Brogni. How hard is their Trunda hit? Not that hard, but she lands the stuns. Zipster, the Zipster in my Discord made a good point when I was talking about the Trundas yesterday, where I was saying people don't know how to build Trundas. Well, with some of these people that are a little more advanced in the arena, have done work on their Great Hall. Part of the issue there is they might have done work into the magic accuracy portion of their Great Hall, which makes it hard actually to build Trunda with a little amount of accuracy because she's starting with so much. So that was a good point, and yeah, shouts out to the Zipster. Here we go. There's a Relentless proc, extra turn. I'm still keeping on 1x because this is pretty tricky. Give me an HP burn. We did get it. That should help a bit. Trunda hidden for nothing. Low reflect damage there. Let's do the A1. That should take out Chris. It does. This is going to be tight, guys. This is going to be very tight. I would love for the shields to come back around soon, but it might be hard for us. Let's see the stun on Thanasil. Let's put this back on 2x2. There's nothing really worthy of a... There we go. Stinks. That stinks. I guess we got to go for Trunda, but he's going to come in here with the heals. This is going to be a loss, I think. Give me a stun. There's the stun. Let's strip off for increased defense. We did. Okay, cool. And we got a Relentless proc. Let's put the shields back on. Maybe. Oh, no. Thanasil's so tricky. Give me some True Fear. Double hit. Nice. Let's just keep focusing Trunda. Once it's only Thanasil, he won't be able to do enough damage with our shields to ever take us down. The random hitter coming in to screw us. There we go. Double HP burn, so this could do a little damage on them. Trunda smacking us. This stinks. I kind of want to run this one back. We're a better team. So I guess Norbert's suggestion kind of came through there. This team is a team we're better than. It's just they're so OP. This has got to be a big spender to get 3 champions like this. Pretty unfortunate. I wonder, is this the best comp we can do? We definitely need these 3. I think maybe we could take out Norbert. Thank you, Norbert. You're talking. Give me so many hot tips that you're on my mind now. Take out Yoshi, and let's put in Apothecary. I think that might help us more. The True Fear wasn't doing anything that enormous for us because they don't put out increased attack, any of these guys. All right, come on. Let's land some decreased defense, baby. All right, almost AoE. Trunda has the block debuffs, obviously, so that wasn't going to happen. Let's get the increased speed. We got a Relentless proc. Let's go for Chris. He was the easier, more dangerous guy, actually, to kind of take on. There are no shields when we don't run Yoshi because he's the one the shield set, so we do have to use the A3 first instead of going for the strip. We're going to do A1 again and save the A2 for when we really need it. And now, actually, we have a chance when NUKER comes along. If Chris doesn't put out Ally Protect, which he actually might, our strip could just take that defense off, and then NUKER will probably die. Big hit there, but we got a counter proc. Pretty cool. This doesn't look good. Our Apothecary is disappointing me for sure. So I'm going to run this back a 3rd time. It's kind of what my day's been like, because we're high enough in Silver 4 that we're not going to drop out. Yeah, this is a loss. But we're also high enough that I'm not really winning much. So I have to just keep trying things, trying to get any wins I can find. Where are you guys? Let's try them one more time. I'd love to beat such a frustratingly, whaley team like this. Or maybe just the luckiest free-to-play ever. Who knows? Should we maybe try it now? We got to go Yoshi. We need the tankiness. We got to run this back. Same original team. 3rd try's a charm, right, guys? Okay. Give me some True Fear. So we landed 2 that time. That's better than the first time that we did this comp. Give me some decreased defense. AoE. There we go. I'm going to do the strip again and the grow shields. Pretty cool. Let's do the A1. Big hit again on NetCret, but he got his counterattack proc. Got a little reflect damage. Okay. So we did get the provoke, but it's not that bad because we have the AoE from Skullcrown, and they stunned us. I was going to say, if they don't stun us, the decreased buff duration from Thanasil is really frustrating too. This team's so annoying. I'm doing it a 4th time. This is just me raging, but whatever. Roast me in the comments. I don't care. Do it. Honestly, I encourage you to, because I would roast me in the comments because I'm being pretty idiotic, but I really want to beat this team. So much RNG. So much RNG. Here we go again. Gonna lose for a 4th time. Okay, come on. AoE again. Should we beef up the shields and do the block debuffs? That's what I should have done from the beginning. I bet you some of you were yelling at your screen because without the chance to get stunned, it's a big difference. That was very stupid that I didn't do that the 3rd time. The first time, whatever. Shame on you. Shame on this team. No counterattack proc, which is pretty unfortunate. That's kind of because the shields were so good. I didn't see if she crit. Probably a waste there because he's about to be taken out anyway when Skullcrown gets her turn. But there, look at that. Nice hits. Come on, big hit. We did take out Thanasil. I'm not scared of the Krisk. I'm only scared of the Trunda at this point. Come on. It's times like this I wish I put my Deacon in a stun set. Looks like we're going to pull this one off. There's a counter proc. She's very tanky. There we go. Extra turn proc, but it doesn't matter. Brogni smacked. 4th try was the charm for anyone who didn't think we were going to be able to do it. Most of the reason was just from my stupidity. Actually, I think we have a better chance at the Umbral Enchantress team than this team because Ugo's just so scary for my team. Or maybe let's do both. Let's do both. Why not? Why not? Very scary team. Very, very scary team, especially the passive from Iron Brago. This was already a mistake. Before it even happens, I can just tell you this was a mistake. There's a counterattack proc, though. That will go a long way. She did just waste her Ugo's Brew or whatever that's called. Shaman's Brew, I don't know what it's called, but that will help us. Come on, give me some True Fear and we can knock them all down. Come on. Let's actually, is Skullcrown gonna go next? She might. No, we gotta do the bigger shields just to be safe, because I'm nervous about this guy. There's a counterattack proc. I think we're gonna win this. Slap him. Yes, okay, cool. Cool. You see the team's a bit resilient. They get knocked down a few times, then they come back with a few wins. But definitely we're getting beaten up lately on offense, more than we're doing the beatings. Let's try one more. We had the tokens. Honestly, it's been hard to find ways to use all my tokens. It's gonna be the absolute last one. I know the video's dragging on a bit. It all depends on speed. I'm sure they're faster than us, though. Yeah, they are. She did land the AoE Provoke. We did stun her, though, which is nice. There's a counterattack proc. That's kind of what we got to be hoping for. Another counterattack proc. Come on. Oh, and she lost enough damage that Resurgent kicked in. Come on, give me a big hit. There's no decreased defense and no increased attack, but maybe we'll hit hard enough. Cool. Okay, we did, but she's back alive. She came off the stun and she's back alive. That was tragic. Did anything happen there that we could have controlled better? I don't know. Should we just run it back one more time? That's the mood of the day. This is the absolute last battle. I promise. I absolutely promise. Maybe that nothing happened that we could have changed, but let's just do it. We also did have to get 2 counterattack procs, so it did take a little bit of luck. However, she procs all the time because of the way we built her. There we go. Counterattack proc. Another one. There we go. We didn't get the Resurgent, though, so I don't think this is going to be enough. They wasted the AoE, or they wasted the Resurrection. Maybe not even a waste. Yeah, we're going to lose again. All right, guys. It was fun while it lasted. We went what? We lost 6 battles. We won 2. All right. It's rough out here. Let's see what happened to our win percentage. We were at 57, right? Yeah, all the way down to 56. That's how much we're battling. Well, things are going really well. I think I'm very, very happy. Very happy with those pulls with Fenax and Gorlos. That's really, really, really cool. Very useful champions that will be useful to the very end game, at the very least for Faction Wars, for sure. Thanks so much for watching. I've been Fastidious. You know, it's free to play, free to click, so consider liking and subscribing, especially subscribing if you have not yet. Thanks so much for watching again. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.